Alrighty, we have an outlet here, and there's something very different here. They're not the standard colors you use for electrical wiring here in the country I was born in. We have a green, which is normally the ground, but we have a blue, and we have a brown. And both of those colors are live colors, so they did something strange. They used different size wires. So we're going to hook an outlet up to it. We're going to assume the brown is the live. So we'll strip our green wire, which we know is our ground. We're going to use the twist and lock receptacle. So we're going to close the screws. That one's missing, so don't have to worry about that one. So we're going to open our silver screw for the neutral, and we'll open up our brass screw for the live, and we'll close the one we're not using. So we're going to assume the blue is live or neutral. So we're going to put it under our pressure plate. Make sure we don't get our strands under the pressure plate. Or we don't get our insulation under the pressure plate. We get all our copper under the pressure plate. So there's our blue on the neutral. We're assuming blue is neutral. And we'll put our brown in the live side here. Make sure our insulation's not pinched and our copper is under the screw head all the way. Now we'll hook our ground wire to the green screw. So we'll make our loop the direction our screw turns. Close our loop the direction our screw turns. Okay, so we have our connections. I'm just making sure our insulation is not pinched under our pressure plates and our copper is under the screw heads all the way around. I'll look at our brown, make sure our insulation is not pinched. So now we can push our wires into our box. Okay, we'll come over here and we'll flip our breaker on. Okay, so we'll check our voltage. We have 120 volts. I'll turn the backlight on so you can see it. Okay, I was right about the brown being live because I put it on the narrow slot, which is live. And we have 120 volts between the live and the ground. Backlight went off, so I'll turn it back on again. So that is unusual color coding for outlets, and it's not a standard, but it's what was here. Peace. Thanks for watching. Alright, so now we can just stick our cover on our outlet here. And we are all set. Here in the country I was born in, we use a 14 American wire gauge on 15 amps, 12 American wire gauge on 20 amps. Normally black is live, white is neutral, the bare or the green is the ground. Red and blue are also live colors. However, you may find white live in a 110, 120 volt switch loop on a 220, 240 volt circuit where the appliance does not require a neutral. But we had a very strange thing here. They used different colors for the wiring in the conduit, so we had to figure it out so we hook it up the right way.